Well, my name is Kanika Gay, and I work for Loaves and Fishes, and I'm a dish line worker slash supervisor on the weekends. I've been working for Loaves and Fishes for 5 years, 5.5 years, excuse me. The purpose of the dining room is to make sure our guests get fed well. Ms. Delaney is the lady. Her and her husband has started the program in 1983. They started out on their trucks, started coming down, feeding the guests and making sure that everyone got fed well. And then as time went on, people started donating their time, started donating their money, and this became the dining room first, and then other programs started to get involved into it too as well. How many volunteers come to Loaves and Fishes is between 20 to 25 to 30, 35 sometimes during the first shift of prepping. Second shift of serving, we may get to like 35, maybe 50 sometimes, because we have 8 to serve for each side of the dining room, because we have 2 sides of the dining room. We have a small dining room and we also have a big dining room. And on both sides we serve of the same meal, and it's just a really big portion of it. So during the week, Monday through Friday, we may serve about, I want to say about 600 to 800 people almost every day. During the weekends, it's a little bit different because they kind of find out what we're having and they already had it, and then they'll find somewhere else to go and eat. So kind of a ballpark figure, close to 200 people during the weekends. What the guests get out of our programs, we have different programs. Mary House is an all daytime women's shelter. So they receive their meal there, they get showers, they get new clothes. We have a man's facility, is a man's shower house. Men's go in there and take their showers, change clothes, and come back out and go to the park and sit in the park, you know, talk among their friends, or go to the library, get some reading done, or try to get some paperwork done. And then they wait for lunchtime. Lunchtime starts here during the week at 11:30 and it ends about 1 o'clock. Our guests are very wonderful people. You never know until you actually talk to them.
Hi, my name's Mary Ann, and I am a parishioner at Newman Center. And I come to Loaves and Fishes the 3rd Saturday of every month to serve a meal to the homeless. The Loaves and Fishes is here for the homeless in Sacramento. It originally started as just a kitchen to feed the homeless, and it has grown to a much bigger operation. So every day of the month, a different organization comes to the kitchen to serve a meal. So for the 31 days of the month, the homeless get a different meal every day. So Newman Center serves on the 3rd Saturday of every month. We prep the meal and we serve the meal. And we've been doing this for 20 plus years, and it is a very beneficial thing that we do for the community, but it's more for ourselves that we do this for, because we give back to the community on a daily basis. I work as a social worker, but outside of that I do volunteer work, and the place that I do it is here at Loaves and Fishes. This is a program that does not receive any government funds, and they run on donations and volunteers. It's a wonderful organization. There is a volunteer coordinator here that if you want to come and volunteer in the many different aspects, not just the kitchen, that you would call the volunteer coordinator and set up a time for an orientation, and then you can volunteer your time here. There are volunteers on the street. They're called green hats. They have the tickets. You do have to have a ticket in order to come in. They start giving out the tickets about 8:30 in the morning, and they continue to give them out until 12:15, and the last person we serve is at 12:30. And the idea behind the main meals that we do is something that will stick to their ribs for the rest of the day, because this is the one meal that Loaves and Fishes serves. That's it. They serve just the one meal. And so they also give them bags so that if they want to take a little extra out, they're allowed to do that. And the hosts and hostesses do hand out the bags for the guests so that if they want to take a little extra. And sometimes people come in with Tupperware, and that's fine too if they want to take a little extra out with them.
I've been coming down here for about 2 years. You know, I would just, every now and then I would just stop in, but then I had community work service, and they put me in the kitchen. So once the hours were exhausted, I just still come because it's fun, you know. It takes up most of my day when I'm not out working on cars. I come down and volunteer and get that good helping somebody feeling, you know. A friend of mine wanted to take me out to lunch, and she brought me here. And she had 2 kids that were going to the mustard seed school. I'm like, oh, this is cool. So yeah, I would come down just every now and then. But now that I live a little bit closer and I'm not gainfully employed, well, I come down here quite a bit, and I've gotten some employment from here.
My name is Will Rivera, and I am an employee here at Loaves and Fish's dining room. That involves just a wide range of duties. Anything from setting up to cleaning before and after everything is set up. Doing dishes, cooking, caring for the guests. There's quite a bit of responsibility. I've been working here overall for Loaves and Fishes for a little over 2 years, and a little over a year as an employee on staff. It has given me a sense of understanding of what it entails working here. How much effort and responsibility is involved in preparing this meal and just this one particular function in the dining room. How much it means to the people that don't have anything to come here for just that one meal, and it's helped me to understand what it does to the spirit of an individual to be able to come here and be catered to when nobody else would do it.
My name is Julie. I'm a volunteer at Loaves and Fishes every 3rd Saturday of the month with the Newman Center. I have volunteered at Loaves and Fishes off and on for, let's say, 8 years. Just about every Saturday that I'm here, I feel very gratified that I'm able to help the homeless and to maybe make a day that isn't quite such a great day for somebody maybe a little bit better.